Hello and welcome to the Hoof GP. Wouldn't it be totally awesome if there was some kind of magical system that let cows tell farmers exactly when they're starting to feel their feet and become sore? Well, funnily enough, there is. Today we are looking at basically FitBits for cows. This is a system that monitors cows' activity. It tells farmers exactly what they're doing, where they are, how they're getting on with their life cycle, if they're lame, if they're feeling their feet. So how does it work? Exactly what is it, and how does it help lame cows? We're here at one of my regular farms to trim 22 Jersey cows. I love Jersey cows to look at in fields, to cuddle, to milk. They're fantastic. Working with them can be hard. Come on. Come on. So wild. Is that working out for you, Craig? Go on. Come on. Move up. Grassy bum. Come on, girls, go. So this is Justin. Justin is from a company called Ice Robotics that deal with these ice cubes, and he is just about to tell us exactly how the ice cube works.
It basically measures the cow's behaviour, so by using a triaxial accelerometer, from a layman's perspective we can tell the probability of her being lame. So obviously the lame cows are the easy ones to deal with. It's the cows that are going lame is the real winner for us. So we're detecting early stage lameness.
These ice cubes, this technology, isn't just to do with lameness.
Originally it was designed as a fertility aid to help spot cows bulling, and then we're giving the farmer the actual start of the heat and then an AI window at the optimum time to then serve the cow. It's about monitoring her behaviour, and then our system will tell you when there's changes in that behaviour.
So I'm going to crack on and get on with the job in hand, which is actually trimming these cows' feet, and then we'll look at exactly how these ice cubes or these FitBits for cows can actually work.
I want to close my eyes and go back, play it in my mind. A movie of us two, yeah, we were happy at the time. Can't remember what it felt like. We used to be so strong. That picture perfect sky now, it looks so gray cold. We've been laying here since 4 a.m. and you haven't said a word to me. Silent treatment, is this what it feels like when your heart is aching, when it bleeds? If it's over, just say it out loud. Say those words, go ahead, just shout it out. Just be honest, be a man right now. Say it's over, if it's over. Do you remember when we went to Paris in July? Got stuck out in the rain, but we danced around and didn't mind it. So young and reckless, baby, you and I fit just like a glove.
So how can these ankle bracelets actually tell you whether or not a cow is in pain? Well, if we look at this screen, this green line represents the herd's average movements. So the average movements for the average cow in this herd. That blue line represents this cow and her specific movements. And as you can see, they're erratic and they're all over the place. So comparing this cow to the rest of the herd means that there is something wrong. And that triggers the system to alert the farmer that there's something wrong with this cow's feet.
So here is a fantastic representation of exactly how this technology works. This cow here that we're treating right now has got an old problem in this back right foot. I know it's an old problem because the heel area or the periople area is really, really enlarged and it will not retract down, which means there's granulated tissue in there, or even the bone structure has actually started to deviate because of that long-term lameness. Now, what that shows me is that she's been uncomfortable in this for a long time. But now she's also gone lame on the other foot, so on the back left-hand side, and that is a much more recent thing. So if we look at the data that Justin has, you'll see how it corresponds. So if you look way back here, you can see she's been up and down all over the place, and then something's happened here that has made her basically become much more comfortable. So she's maybe been trimmed or something like that. So this is a long-term problem. Then for some reason she started to feel more comfortable, and then she steadily got worse and worse and worse and worse until she's been alerted. About here, is that right, Justin?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So this long-term lameness would mean that she's compensating, and that has made her become lame on her other foot. So it has been slightly under pressure here, got worse and worse and worse until this ulcer has actually appeared here. So this is the long-term problem that she's been suffering with, and because she's been taking the weight off this foot, she's ended up with an ulcer on this foot.
You're just about to watch me trim a cow who has laminitis, and the data Justin can show me really shows me what this cow has been enduring over the past few months. This video probably seems like it's been sponsored or something like that, but I can absolutely assure you that it hasn't been in any way. I contacted Ice Robotics a couple of months ago because I truly believe that systems like this are the absolute future for the dairy industry. This system can detect pain and lameness in cows far earlier than us as hoof trimmers or farmers ever could. And that way we can intervene at the earliest possible opportunity, which minimises the pain for the cows and it maximises the cow's profitability. So this is a fantastically valuable system. In a lot of cases, because the ice cube is so accurate and the data is so good, it's really difficult to find the problem with the cow even when you've lifted her foot in the air. So this is us using a thermal imaging camera so that we can spot heat spots in the cow's feet, and that way we can determine if there's something untoward hidden underneath the horn. This cow has had a serious case of laminitis, which is basically when the connecting tissue behind the horn swells, and that is why you see this outer region of her horn really stretched beyond belief. This is one cow that I found the data on really interesting because it's the only cow that I wasn't able to guess what the pattern or the graph would look like. So when Justin showed me, I was actually quite chuffed with the results. I wouldn't usually trim back the outer wall horn like I am in this case, but with this cow it was so extreme that I felt any lateral movement of this cow's limb would actually hurt her because there was so much horn protruding out the side. So if you look at this graph, you'll see it is all over the place. And that's because as the swelling increases and reduces, the cow goes through cycles of being in pain and then not being in so much pain the next day and then returning to being in pain. And that is what chronic laminitis would do to a cow like this. I'm under no illusions that this has probably not been the most entertaining video I've ever made, but for me, a complete hoof geek and fanatic, the last few days have been hugely valuable and hugely enjoyable because of the insights I've seen through the data that Justin has showed me. Guys, thanks very much for watching if you managed to make it this far, and if you haven't, well, you're not listening anyway, but thanks for watching the part that you did. Cheers guys, and as always, thank you very much. I'll see you very soon. Cheers now, bye!